Good morning, Pisces. This is Nightbird Tarot. I'm here to do your daily check-in. Today is June 10th, 2026, but when you find this message is when you're meant to receive it. We're going to take a look at what the vibe is for the day, then we'll pull some tarot cards and get an overall message and energy for the day. Let's call in spirit. Okay, Pisces, I hope that you're doing well. Let's take a look and see what the vibe is. What is the energy for the day, Spirit, for the sign of Pisces? This is for all Pisces placements, sun, moon, rising. So take what resonates, leave the rest, as not all readings will resonate with every single person on this planet. Let's see what the vibe is for the day. I hope that you're all doing well. Welcome if you're new. My name is Angela, and welcome back to all my subscribers. Thank you for being here each and every day. Let's see what your vibe is. Spirit, what is the vibe for Pisces for June 10th, 2026, or when my viewers are viewing this message? What do they need to know at the time they're viewing this message, please? Oh, goodness. One more. Dang it. Why we keep getting this psychopathic narcissist in our energy? One more. Okay. So we've got a psychopathic narcissist in our energy today. And then we have the word stagnant, stuck, dead end, frozen. This person's not going to change. That's what I keep picking up here. So you've got a narcissistic, psychopathic energy, somebody that can be abusive or unpredictable, somebody that has a lot of ego. They're always looking for opportunities. And what I'm picking up by this narcissistic card is that this person, this stems from childhood. They were not nurtured as a child. So they're always looking for attention, is what I'm feeling here. This is somebody that's never going to change. I feel like you've tried to help this person, but the energy is a dead end. Let's see what this is about here, Pisces. I'm sorry. You know, I call it like it comes out. Spirit wants us to know something. Let's see what's going on. Oops, that was not right. Let's try that again. Spirit keeps calling me to say that, you know, this person, because they have narcissistic psychopathic tendencies, it stems from childhood. There was something that nurtured as a child, and this is something that was embedded in them because of the carelessness of their parents, or the people that gave life to this person. So I want to make that known because Spirit keeps bringing that up. Okay, let's see what's going on here, Pisces. Message for Pisces, June 10th, 2026, or when the viewers are viewing this message, please, Spirit, what do they need to know about the psychopathic, narcissist, dead end energy? Page of Wands reversed. Page of Cups reversed. Queen of Pentacles. And we have the Ace of Swords. Okay. Okay, reversed. So we have 4 reversed cards. So with the reversals of all 4 cards, this is showing me stagnant energy. And then we've got that Queen of Swords. This is that person from yesterday is what I'm feeling. The same energy of that Queen of Swords in the shadow for what you don't see. I feel like this is that same person who pulled the wool over your eyes in yesterday's reading that you're now dealing with again. It's still in your energy, who is a narcissistic, psychopathic person who's not going to change. We have the Queen of Swords here in the shadow. This same energy. This person is a deceitful person. They lose their temper. It feels like a female. It doesn't have to be, but they're bad-tempered because they want attention, is what I'm picking up from this energy here, Pisces. With the Page of Wands being here as well in the reverse position, I believe that this card was here yesterday as well. This is somebody that's made poor choices in their life, okay? This is somebody that has not made the right choices in their life in order to bring them in where it is that they want to be. So they're blaming everyone else. They're taking out their aggression on everyone else because of the choices that they've made, the bad choices that they've made. We have the Page of Cups here as well. This is somebody that's very selfish. They're a bit, they could hold secrets. They could tell lies. And they won't do anything to make it better because they think they're in the right. This narcissistic, psychopathic person who's unpredictable, that's never going to change. And it feels like you've tried to help this person. We have the Queen of Pentacles here as well in the reverse position. Again, as I said, all of these cards are reversed, meaning this is stagnant energy. It's not moving forward. And this energy is still in your energy from yesterday when we were talking about this person that pulled the wool over your eyes. Somebody that you gave them the benefit of the doubt. You tried to help them. You tried to see the good in them, and they pulled the wool over your eyes. You didn't know that they were a liar, cheater, deceiver, deceptive, a bully, lost their temper. You didn't know they were narcissistic or psychopathic, something like that here. With this Queen of Pentacles being reversed, this is somebody that's very dependent on other people, probably monetarily. And if they're not getting their way, they lose their mind because they're so dependent on other people. The narcissistic tendency from this person is because they never had anyone in their childhood who nurtured them. So now they're dependent on other people to give them that nurturing that they lacked as a child, is what Spirit is saying to me. We also have the Ace of Swords here in the reverse position as well. And I feel like with the Ace, there's a breakdown in this, what's going to happen here. There's a destruction of a relationship. There's a destruction of this person. This person is self-destructing, is what it feels like here. Let's go back and clarify and get a better message for you and why this energy is important. Please clarify the Page of Wands, please. Why is this energy important for Pisces? Nine of Wands, upright. Please clarify the Page of Cups. Ace of Cups, reversed. This person has no love for anyone, only themselves. They only care about themselves. They are very selfish. They completely love themselves, not anyone else. Very narcissistic. Please clarify the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Wands reversed. Please clarify the Ace of Swords. And we have the Page of Swords. Okay. Back of the deck, yeah. There's the Fool. So there's no forward movement at this time. Again, this energy is very similar to yesterday. This energy is still in your energy field at this time. You're dealing with this person here. We have the Nine of Wands, though. And I feel like with the Nine of Wands, that is clarifying this Page of Wands. This person who has, you know, a very bad temper. This Page of Wands here, being reversed, as I said before, is somebody that's made a lot of poor choices in their life, okay? And I feel like with the Nine of Wands, being upright, they don't see all that they've done. You do. You've seen all the poor choices that they've made with the Nine of Wands. You're looking at all the poor choices that they've made. They don't see it. They only care about and love themselves. They don't care about what the effect that they've had on other people. You see it. They don't. The poor choices that they've made in their life is because they've only cared about themselves and not other people. They're very secretive. They pretend that they love other people or care about other people, but they don't. They only care about themselves. They're very narcissistic. This person really let you down because they pulled the wool over your eyes. This is somebody that has a very bad temper. There's no forward movement in this. There's no new beginning that's going to be offered in this relationship. We have the Queen of Wands that is clarifying this Queen of Pentacles as well. Two queens here. This is a very vindictive person who brings conflict, and they're looking for revenge. And I feel like that may be why Spirit is keeping this in your energy message for today, is because they're going to try to do something to get back at you. Perhaps because you've walked away from this individual, because you have not responded to them, because you focused yourself on other things like I was talking about yesterday. Perhaps you changed and you put your focus on something else instead of this individual. They're going to try to seek revenge on you. So that may be the warning that Spirit is wanting you to know, that this person is still in your energy field and they're going to do something. Maybe we'll figure out what they're going to do. The Page of Swords here is clarifying the Ace of Swords as well. So with the Page being here, they're holding on to a lot of secrets. They know a lot of things that maybe you don't know. And they're holding on to them. And they may be using it as revenge towards you. Maybe they know things that you don't think that they know, is what I'm picking up from Spirit. And they may utilize this secret knowledge in order to take revenge on you. Let's see what they're going to do here, Pisces. What is this revenge? What are they going to do? Please clarify the Queen of Wands. Well, they've got a lot. They're carrying a very heavy load. One more, please. What are they going to seek revenge on? What are the secrets do they hold? We have the Eight of Wands reversed. They're pulling the wool over your eyes. Again, they have a lot on you. They're carrying a lot of secrets that they know about you. Perhaps the burdens that you've carried. The Eight of Wands here is telling me that there's going to be they may know something about something that you've done in a relationship or within a domestic situation. They know something, a secret about you, something that a heavy burden you've been holding for a long time. They may know something about some domestic situation that you've kept secret. Maybe you only told this person because you trusted them, because they pulled the wool over your eyes. You trusted them with a secret. They're going to use the secret that you told them about some type of domestic situation in order to seek revenge on you. Again, this reading is not for everyone, so take what resonates here. They pulled the wool over your eyes. Again, this is a very bad-tempered, narcissistic, psychopathic person. I'm hearing from Spirit to be very careful with this person. What is the outcome here, please, Spirit? I only read the cards as I see them, so take it as it resonates here. Not all readings will be for everyone, and not all readings will be positive. We have the Six of Swords here, so I do see some turbulence coming in for you in this situation. There's going to be a bit of chaos that happens here. There's going to be an unbalanced situation. This person is very imbalanced mentally and emotionally. What is the advice in this matter? So expect them to come in. There's going to be a lot of chaos. They're seeking revenge on you, and they're going to use something that you've told them. Gosh, the same cards coming out. There's unresolved issues here. So the advice is to improve the situation by ending it, because you're not ending the situation because you haven't closed this person out of your life. It's not going to improve, but you need to close the situation, end the situation with the World card being reversed, because you're not ending the situation. In order to create more opportunities, a new beginning for yourself, you've got to close out this chapter. You're not doing that. This relationship is a failure, and there's no reason for you to keep holding on to it. It's time to end it so that you can start your new beginning. Because with the Fool card being reversed, you're not moving into that new energy. Back of the deck, we have the Ace of Wands here. There is a new creation just waiting for you. This is what you don't see. By letting go of this person, moving on, closing the door, ending this cycle, you're going to move into your new beginning. You're going to create new life. And I feel like you're holding on to this situation. This energy is within your environment. They're going to be seeking revenge on you. They're going to be telling people secrets about you that you only told this person in order to seek revenge. But if you give this person your energy, this is never going to end. So even if they tell other people some secrets about you, You don't have to react, is what Spirit is saying here. The more you don't react and you close the door on this situation, this is going to go away. This is going to lead you towards a new life, a new creation of life. And closing the door on this narcissistic, psychopathic person, because they are never going to change. Let's get a message from the Akashic Records in order to finish up your reading here, Pisces. But yeah, this person is still in your energy since yesterday. They're looking at ways to get back at you. Spirit is advising you to close this door. By closing the door on this person, not reacting to this person, is going to lead you to a new life and a better situation. Dropped a card. 1 second. Okay. Spirit, what is the message from the Akashic Records to finish up this reading for Pisces, please? Okay, we got 2. All right, so it says bravery. You're being asked to make a tough decision that you've been putting off because of fear, which is understandable, but you have the strength and bravery to make this decision, and you will feel so much lighter when you do. This is like letting go of this person. This could be a family member. This could be somebody that you've been very close with your whole life. They pulled the wool over your eyes. You need to be brave and make a tough decision to put this behind you. And then forgiveness. So withholding forgiveness only hurts you and prolongs the pain. It's time to forgive someone, or maybe even yourself. I feel like it's more of yourself. Forgiving yourself for the things that you might have done, maybe in a domestic situation, in order to move on so you can stay on the path of your highest potential, which here is the Ace of Wands. Excuse me. I'm going to leave the message there, Pisces. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Hit the hype button, hit the like button, hit all the buttons if you want to. And I will see you tomorrow for your daily. Have a wonderful day today. Please be kind and compassionate to one another. Namaste.